Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Inc. We're trying out the Into the Breach agents this playthrough, as well as manual hacking. Hours remaining 61. I didn't notice that last episode. Somehow we did a mission that was only 11 for our first? That's pretty rare, isn't it? Huh. Okay, well, fine. Monster is offering a vault access card, which could be interesting. I think the most important thing is to give Bethany some anarchy, because she's, like... She starts out cloaked, and she doesn't have a way to knock out guards to take their money. Gana can take guards' money by punching them. So I don't think we have to prioritize that. Wallets are nice to have. I don't know how, like, married I am to it, though. We'll find more. Let's just take the 50 bucks, I think. And I think Bethany and Gana could both use speed, and that basically caps us out. Speed is going to be a little bit less important in this mission, because your agents have to stand still to hack stuff more often. Not this mission, this playthrough. But I imagine it's still important overall. Once the base firewalls get to 2, which I think is at difficulty 3, we're definitely going to want everyone to have hacking 2. But for now, I think we have enough. What are the stats on this, by the way? Can anyone use this? I think anyone could, right? Ah! Didn't mean to click on you. By the way, not buying a vault card, apparently. I guess I could, right? I could sell somebody's speed and buy it, but there's no vault missions available right now, right? Well, let's roll back these just to look around, right? I mean, yeah. Security Dispatch, I believe there are some layouts that have a vault card in World Gen Extended, but I'm not going to do that. I guess it's important for Gana to have this, right? Because he's the one who's more likely to be in some weird place where he ends up needing it. Could he end up inside of a Neptune server closet and need to blow his way out? I don't know. Anyway, Informant Rendezvous should be fun. Haven't done one of those in quite a while. Okay, so you have a cloak. That only goes for 4 tiles, and only you can carry. And has a 6-turn cooldown, relatively short. This takes them not be their witness. Ah, they won't be alerted when waking up. Right, okay. I love this item. It only has 5 uses, so you know it would be nice if we get a chance to steal it, but not the end of the world if we don't. Alright, Gana, like, get going. I'm not going to spend like a turn and a half picking up 1 power. I also don't know if I can really afford to go up here at all. I think I might be stuck back here ambushing. Let's take someone else's turn first. We are allowed to hack these with incognita, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, okay. Well, that makes Gana's life a little easier, doesn't it? He doesn't have to worry about someone coming in from here. And she doesn't have to do any peeking because she's cloaked at the beginning of the mission. Stationary, huh? Interesting. Well, that's not so bad, I think. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know where I want this person to go. I was thinking, oh, I can use her cloak to sneak by here. But I don't actually have to. I could just go this way, perhaps. Path looks relatively clear. Oh, do you suppose the informant can hack? Probably, right? I'd sort of like to ambush here, but I also... It's pretty important that we make progress on stuff as fast as we can. If someone notices him, he can shut the door and cope somehow. I think I want the informant to come back this way. I mean, I guess I don't actually know where she needs to go. It certainly would be easier to go this way. Because we don't have to sneak by this guy. But also, like... I don't know. Let's just hang out here so that if I need to, I can sneak by him and... I don't know. The cloak will be back off cooldown fairly soon, so getting back by him doesn't seem like that big a problem. Also, it is possible to just, like, get by him with distraction technology as well. Techniques. Guard down there. Good stuff.
You see that?
Okay, I found out where I want the informant to go. Wow, 3 armor? What the hell? Okay. Hacking that guy is going to be a little tough, don't you think? How do we get by him with the informant and without being able to KO him at all? Because, like, it's not impossible to hack him, but it's basically impossible. So those firewalls are untouchable, which means he has permanent armor, which means I can't KO him. I have to keep him busy to get by him. I'm thinking there's some line that involves Bethany sprinting over here on next turn to draw both their attention over that way so that the informant can slip through. Getting distracted so she can get back out is also going to be tough, but probably less tough. I guess maybe it makes more sense to use Bethany to distract them to here and here alternately, kind of. So, yeah, okay. Let's do Gana's turn first, but I think that's the general idea. Could be a camera here, I guess. I think Gana's AP is not a limiting factor on this mission, so I'm going to peek to be careful with him. It's not... There's no HEP, so we know no guards enter this room, or they would be here either this turn or last. Actually, is it possible that the informant could distract these guys herself? By sprinting to here and then ducking into cover? No. Because this whole area is going to be watched by this guard. She won't be able to get from... She won't be able to cross this line. I could stop this guy from getting in there, I guess, if I stood in front of the door. That seems somewhat productive. But not important, I guess. I guess I'll just steal from this guy. Oh, that's true. I could emergency hack him. If I really wanted to knock him out. I don't think I do, though. Oh, when she sprints, she will become visible. That's another thing to consider. Which I think I have to do for... Is it possible I can get the informant through otherwise? I mean, not without noise or cloaking twice, right? Because if she starts here, it takes 4 moves to get here, which means she can't get by this guy's vision and this guy's. Although... Shoot, I think I might have made a mistake here. If I had left his interest point being this side of the door, then I could tuck the informant in here, right? Yeah, that would have worked. So if I just hadn't closed this door behind me, because he would go here and investigate, notice the informant, and turn to face her, which means this would be in his peripheral. The informant could scoot by, distracting him to here, then go back. Then he's standing there, the informant finally sneaks in behind, right? That's a way to do it without any noise. Does the informant have enough moves to do that herself? No. Yes. No? I guess yes. She can stand here, turn on her cloak, walk to this space, still cloaked, toggle the door, getting this guy's attention, walk back here, decloaking. I think that works. It's a little bit goofy. I don't totally know how it works when you, like, uncloak. When... the square... You don't uncloak till you move off of the square, right? So we'll be uncloaked here. Anyway, I think we can open this door first if we want, since we're re-distracting this guy. But I also don't think it's necessary. Let me just double check the movement count. 1, 2.5, 3.5, move back. She has 4.5 moves. She gets there with 1, moves back. This is still active. I think this is right.
You see that? You see that?
It worked. Cool. And you're hacking, right? You look fucking invisible for some reason? I can't see you from any angles? You like climbed inside the safe? No, you're visible now. Huh. Weird. Nothing we are allowed to hack with incognito, so on we go. And no reason to use gear shift.
Must be jumping.
Really? I thought you would see her. Is this... you didn't because it's tall cover? That's upsetting. I mean, I can't get this guy's attention without getting everybody's attention. So maybe Bethany's just gonna have to do that. Oh, let's do Gana first. This looks like... I don't know. It looks weird in here. Is this the exit or something? Shouldn't be, right? Just a weird room. Okay. Well, we've created a bit of a mess in here. Everyone will hear if I sprint to this tile, which is what I want. I'm not sure it'll leave the informant a totally clear path, but hopefully it's something we can work with. Do I want to peek first? I don't think what's in this room matters at all, so no.
Did you hear that? You hear something?
Oh yeah, plus I'm going to see it as I walk by, sure. So we definitely need to be in this cover, not a surprise. But I don't think it was guaranteed that we would have to be. There is a camera in here, but we can't see it yet. They always trick you. It's like right here behind tall cover.
Investigating area. Guess it was nothing. Must be jumping tonight.
Looking around. Guess it was nothing.
So, I think it is Bethany's job to keep all these guards off of the informant's tail. She's just gonna walk in there. How does she do that while also staying safe herself? It's a little dangerous. Well, maybe it's not so bad, actually. If she just keeps this room as her base of operations, every turn she darts out, moves one tile, and then comes back. They should keep pacing back and forth, and she'll never have to be in the same room as them. So I think that works out okay.
What? Do you see that?
One, two, three, four, five. So they'll all hear this, yeah?
Did you hear that?
Okay, this guy didn't speak, but I assume he heard. Oh, this is nice, kind of. Well, it's not really, though, right? That's not where the informant wants to exit. But it does mean if we spend our entire mission just babysitting the informant, and Gana loots everything else, we'll still be able to get out. We'll have plenty of time for that. Sadly, didn't have time to observe this guy, but surely he heard that, right? No sense sprinting, I guess, if he just wants to get here and hack the safe anyway. He doesn't really save any time by going faster. It would let him, like, observe a guard that he happens to catch sight of, but I don't think that's that big a deal. Boy, I hope she can hack on her own, because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess International, not Internet, who is this? Bethany. Could do the same thing from inside of this room instead of inside of this one. I don't know.
Investigating area. Must be imagining things.
Ah, I heard someone else moving, but I didn't see where they were.
Must
It
be
didn't zoom to
imagining
the
things.
camera to them.
Must be jumping tonight.
They must have been up in this area. Not really interested in that. I mean, I guess like we're allowed to use stuff like Wisp, right? If we happen to find it. That's a thought. How are we for safes, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one safe left. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 3. This is not a safe. No, there's 3, 4. Yeah. Peek, I guess? Just in case of a camera there. Okay, found the door finally. Wait a minute, are these always in this order? I thought usually the white one or the yellow one was on the left, the red one's on the right. Am I wrong? Okay, she is allowed to hack. Good. Just makes this take even longer. Have I found the guard elevator yet, by the way? I haven't. This is one of very few places where a mission type places its thumb on the scales of facility generation. Rather than just like placing an objective room, it does some other stuff. It arranges that there's only one guard elevator, and it's as far as possible. Well, or it tries to be far. I don't know exactly what would qualify as far as possible. It tries to be far away from the personnel database, so that you have a long trip with the informant. Anyway, I'm just gonna hack this in the obvious way. Oh, hang on. I don't have enough power to do that while this is happening, do I? Okay, well, keep scouting, I guess. Look for consoles, I guess.
I heard something.
So that's sort of her plan. Do that while the informant is hacking her way into the database or whatever.
Investigating. Nothing.
Guess it was nothing. Investigating area. Nothing.
Alarm level 1. Additional cameras activated.
Now this camera is not...
Level increased.
What? Did this have 2 firewalls and I just didn't notice? Hello? I think it only had 1. Yeah, it didn't spend any power on this. It didn't do anything. I don't know if the informant just like doesn't actually have the ability even though it looks like they do. My guess is... I don't know. I mean, Heck made both of these mods, right? You would think she wouldn't miss something like this. But the only speculation I can make here is that maybe like all agents get this ability in like some agent prototype or something like that. But that the code that actually applies the hack is like at the start of each turn, look at all the agents, and then for the ones that are trying to hack something. So I guess I'm gonna apply an executive override here and allow myself a lockpick on this because it seems like it was supposed to work. I don't think I need to well, he has a long way to go, but the informant has even longer, so I think it's probably best to stay quiet. Again, his AP doesn't seem to be the limiter. Stationary, I guess? Oof. Okay. Not stationary. Oh, there's a door up there. I missed that. God, this guard elevator is 100 miles away. And the camera does see all the way down there. I'd like at some point to knock these guys out, but it doesn't have to be right now necessarily. None of them have any armor, so it doesn't cost power to knock them out.
Did you hear that?
Did I already steal from you, right? Yeah, just another key card, okay. I think I should prioritize scouting over, like, popping open this last safe. Well, I say last safe. There's one more in here. I think I should prioritize that one because it's far away? I don't know. Let's take this. These are just normal guards, no weird line of sight tricks, so I can hide here. There could be a camera, like, right here, I guess. So just in case, I'll stand here. Maybe could have gone a bit further if I had used the informant to observe these guys after hacking the camera, but the camera only covers one of them, so... Oh, there's the new camera, by the way. Is that the only one? Looks like. Oh, is this one coming online? Sure.
Must be imagining things.
There was a camera pretty close by.
Guess it was nothing.
Looking around.
I don't think it was going to see me if I had stood here, but it's close.
What?
Yeah, so now they're going to try to check her out. Who was sent? This guy. No problem.
Did you hear that?
And don't they send someone to check her out like every couple turns or something crazy like that? Alright, I'd like to peek this door, but I don't have the power. Oh, right, there's some weird thing about, like, you can interact with demons in this somehow as well, right? I'm just gonna grab this 2 power. Bethany would be better at it, but she's not here, and she probably never will be. So how does this work? You can spend a turn to reveal a demon for 2 power, but you have to have hacking 3. Or you can disable a firewall. Or you can, this is only because of the current mission we're on. We could, if we owned the camera database, we could wipe it. But I don't need this. Okay, let's open this one up as well. I believe that's our top priority. Oh, I don't have line of sight. True. Okay, yes, thank you for the reminder. I'm glad I left that mode on. Out of curiosity, could I hack this if I wanted? No. Okay. That I don't want to do. That's outside of my... It's only supposed to be cameras and stuff. But I intentionally didn't tell the computer that rule. Because I wanted the option for stuff like this. In case something went wrong with, like, interaction with some other mod. Okay, right. So you need line of sight to hack a camera. Got it. I think things are still going just fine. It's going to be a long extraction, but...
Investigating.
You know, we know where all the guards are and they're under control, so... Situations like this, by the way, are why AGP has an option, which I've never turned on, but it's like, if you make a guard suspicious X times, they'll become alerted. We're not playing with that. We're not even playing with AGP, but I've never played with that mode in AGP. I imagine it would be impactful.
I heard something.
But I've never quite wanted it. I like the, you know, the feeling that the guards are big dumb idiots who you can constantly toy with. Yeah, there's the guard elevator, of course. There should be another safe. Can you at least observe this guy for me? Because I need to know where in the room they go. I assume this would be a safe place to stand, but I'm not sure yet. It would not. Okay, but here would be. And there should be cover over here to hide when they're on the way out, so I can just scooch in like this. Oh, I could have opened the door instead of peeking, actually. I forgot I'm in cover via this database. The last safe should be back there, yeah?
What?
Oh my god, there was another camera. I did not consider this possibility. Should have peeked again, I guess. Whoops. I could have just, like, peeked and hacked it. This would be fine, but I don't know. It looked like I was covering pretty much the whole room. What were the odds, right? Okay, you got me. And there's the last save. There's actually nowhere safe to hide right now, huh? This is gonna get exciting. Let's see, can I work out what order all this stuff is happening? I think I can, right? I don't know which of these guards is going, like, doing the back and forth and which one is going here. But I do know whichever one is going here must be acting second, right? I guess that doesn't really help. Oh, Gana, you're in trouble. I mean, there are things I can do. So the issue is, if I stand here, the guard who comes to this space is going to turn around to investigate here, which is fine, but then he'll notice me when he looks that way. If I stand here and ambush, I'll have a similar problem, will I not? And we are really, really far away from safety here. I could just stand in front of the door and ambush. That means whichever one comes through the door first, I get him, and then the other one sees me. But at least I'm not caught. How in the last mission did I manage to have Gana KOing 2 guards? That shouldn't really be to be pinning one, right? Didn't I have that happen? He was like carrying one and pinning the other? I guess it was I ambushed one, and then at the start of the next turn, I KO'd the other. So they both had their... Because with a cooldown of 1, or sorry, a KO timer of 1, if you KO a guard and the next turn you KO another guard, like, they shouldn't both be knocked out at the same time, right? But because you can, like, KO somebody last turn and then pin them... Well, no, anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, if I ambush this guy... and then somehow manage to get him... Yeah, I mean, I guess Gana can get out of this by just ambushing here. It's going to be a little bit fiddly, but he can do it. Oh! Toggling the door changed their patrol paths? Well, this is much more manageable, is it not? I can hide here. If I do, he'll turn and face me. And then I don't have a great escape. But I might not have to knock him out. I don't know. I mean, I have a plan that involves knocking him out. It seems like it would be fine, right? More guards coming from the guard elevator at alarm level 3 is sort of a problem. If my plan is to keep the guys up here KO'd. I would much rather avoid it. So, say instead I come up here, one guard notices me, turns to face, I duck back here, and KO just him? Maybe that works. It would be much better to have just one knocked out, if I can arrange that. These guys are already distracted in the way that I need them to be. I could rewind, is the other thing. To fix that camera blunder. I don't think I have to. I think I can get back here without it. I still lose a turn from it spotting me, but he's going to turn, I assume... Well, I don't know. We'll see. I think it'll be okay. Save the rewind for a real emergency. And if somehow, like, the guards don't move the way I expect this turn, I can still rewind to the start of my turn.
What the?
And thereby avoid
Investigating area. Must be imagining things.
the whole camera incident to begin
Must
with.
be jumping thing.
Looking around. Nothing.
Okay, so toggling the door did actually get me back to safety. Oh, okay, yeah. So I definitely need to pick up some more power so I can hack that. Funny thing, I can't really avoid one of them noticing me up and following me up here, but I guess that's life.
What?
Okay, yum yum yum. Power. Give me this, please. Actually, I could go here and then here and thereby escape all their patrols, yes? I can't do that while also hitting this safe. But it's going to take a while to hack the safe anyway. I think avoiding the alert guards is an important thing to do. So here, here. Yeah. And then next turn, I'll just stay where I am and he'll walk right by me.
Did you hear that?
Bethany not really making best use of her speed upgrade, but we are making best use of Bethany, as it turns out. I think.
Looking around.
And she got used to of her cloak on turn 1 or 2, or whenever that was. 2, I think?
Nothing.
Investigating area. Guess it was nothing. Investigating. Nothing.
Alarm level 2. Firewalls increased.
She's still hacking, right? I had this sudden, like, oh no, what if I accidentally stopped hacking with her? But no, she is. I guess I should use her to do this observation just in case, but I know exactly what these guys are doing and it doesn't matter. Yeah. I could distract this guy by going here, but I think I actually kind of like them being off sync with each other. Maybe? Do I? I can control whether they're on sync or off sync by whether I have Gana go here this turn or not. I think I like them being together, actually. Because then this is a safe... There's like a reasonably clear path into the guard elevator this way. So go here.
What the?
Oh, I forgot to peek last turn, silly me.
I heard something.
Oh, I should have hacked this before firewalls went up. I forgot how important it is. Ugh. Okay. Because Wait, what squares is it covering? Yeah, too many. Okay, I think we have enough power to do everything still, right? I mean, it's going to be like 10 power to hack these two safes. But I have a lot of turns. Because it's going to take forever to get up here. So, let's just... Oh, I don't have line of sight. Right, okay. That's why I couldn't do that. It didn't boot up. It wasn't booted up while I could see it. Okay, got it? So, no mistake there.
Investigating area. Guess it was nothing.
Investigating. I must be jumpy tonight.
Investigating. Nothing.
Guess it was nothing.
Okay, and we're clear. She can't quite make it into the next room this turn, so I guess she'll just chill out here. Now, one thing I'm not sure about, is there something I should do with Bethany at all? Like, I kind of feel like just having her keep these 3 guards busy forever is the way to go. Like, what would I accomplish by sending her up here? Gana has to grab all this stuff on his way back, and hopefully he can do it before I can get Bethany there, right? Oh, also, I never stole from this guy, did I? Either of them, really. Maybe I should have KO'd one. I mean, I still can, right? But I could have done this last turn. Be a little faster. I mean, Bethany, I guess, could hack this safe more cheaply. And she could steal from this guard without knocking him out. None of that seems important, though. Compared to just, like, making sure I don't ever have to mess with these guys. They had some pretty nasty patrol patterns. They're gonna make it tough to extract Gana. And this is just, like, no problem.
Did you hear that?
As long as I think Gana can handle the rest of the mission himself, which I do. There's, no real reason to involve Bethany. Despite him being so dumb he got spotted by a stationary camera, I do think he can handle the rest of the mission himself. Everybody gets one egregious error per mission.
Must be imagining things.
Guess it was.
I think Gana's made more than
Investigating
that.
area. It must be jumping tonight.
So sprint to here.
Did you hear that?
Informant sprints the whole way through.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
And then finish your sprint. Okay, he's still hacking. You don't have to reissue the command every turn. Wasn't sure how that worked. So to confirm, this is totally fine. Yes, we're very much in cover. Okay.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing. Investigating area. Must be imagining things.
Nothing.
He's still hacking. She's still keeping these guys busy. Soon we can open the safe. New guard coming out this turn. A little bit destabilizing, I guess, but should be okay. Also, we have just enough power to hack this camera even after Gana opens the safe.
Investigating. Must be jumping tonight.
Investigating.
I feel like a lot of what AGP does is preventing you from just doing stuff like this to guards, because it gives guards weird abilities.
Alarm level 3. Additional guard controls.
Yes, the informant is like tagged. Is sort of how this mission works, I guess. Every few turns, someone goes check her out. That's probably one of the hard mode things. Who is it? It was one of these guys, right? Yeah. I don't know where this guy thinks he's going. Oh, in there, I see. Doesn't matter, we're going to redistract them. But at some point, a guard closer to the informant is going to notice her. Okay, we're bankrupt again. Fortunately, Gana can actually tell where this guy's headed, which is quite nice. By peeking in here and observing him, I think, right? That's allowed, is it not? You can't peek through guard elevators. Okay, good to know.
Did you hear that?
Well, he's certainly not going to get into the informant's line of sight, so it's fine for her to keep charging ahead. And, I mean, we're about ready to send Gana back home, yeah? I just want to make sure we deal with this confluence of 3 guards and the informant safely. I guess if the guard's investigating up here, I'm in a little bit of trouble.
Around.
Very unlikely, of course.
Investigating.
Wow!
Nothing.
That was also very unlikely. I mean, any specific location is very unlikely, but that one seems important,
Investigating area.
right?
Nothing.
Okay.
something?
So Bethany wants to keep that up. I'm gonna not peek this turn so she has maximum AP to observe guys. I guess there's only one she can observe, huh? Well, maybe I will then. So he has a patrol to... Oh my god, okay. He's like, they're both patrolling this area now. Ugh. I don't remember if this guy's got an eye on the door, so I'm just gonna stand here and peek? Hello? Oh, I guess that makes sense. It covers pretty much only what the camera covered. Okay, fair enough. Because the door is closed, yeah. I hate you. Okay, maybe this is something we'll use the cloak for, I guess? And I may as well get my peek in. Any chance I could get you down here? Not without sprinting, huh? 'Cause obviously... Well... I was gonna say obviously bad, but... We could save the informant a cloak if we sprinted to here this turn, right? And it wouldn't really compromise Gana in any interesting ways that I can see.
Did you hear that?
See? Perfectly safe. Now all we have to do is get Gana out of that room before alarm level 4, and we'll be totally fine.
Investigating area.
No new guards to contend with, really. As long as he can outrun the guard who he's currently KOing, which should be fine.
Guess it was nothing.
Investigating area. Guess it was nothing.
Boy, at some point you really ought to escalate that to your superiors, guys. She can get out this turn. Gana can KO this guy this turn. And if he also sprints here so that he's not followed, that all should work out okay.
Oh, you hear something?
Mission accomplished.
Did you hear that?
He's gonna notice the guard body, of course. What's on this? Yeah, just a key card. I don't care. Yeah, I think we're just in, Bethany still just wants to keep him busy. No real reason to change.
Investigating area. Nothing. Hey, you okay?
Looking around. Must be imagining things.
Guess it was nothing.
Alarm level 4. Additional guard patrols.
Ah, what happened?
Evasion recommended.
So, 6 power to hack this instantly, which I would very much like to do. This has 3 more power, so I think it's worth a 1.5 point AP diversion to get here.
I heard something.
Plus, it makes sure this guy doesn't follow us too far. Well, I guess we were always going to have that.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
I heard something.
Did you hear something?
It's Castle on a different device, right? There's no way it boosts firewalls on itself, surely.
Investigating area.
Investigating area. Hey, you okay?
Guard down.
Looking around.
Investigating.
Like, it would be nice, for example, to hit a
Guess it was
nanofab,
nothing.
maybe.
Guess it was nothing.
But I don't think it's going to be important. There's still lots of stat upgrades I want for my agents. Oh, it's 9 to break instantly. No, it's only on level 2. Okay. I mean, if I wanted to try to break this, maybe I could, but I don't think so. Let's just get going. Smash and grab on the way out. Where'd the castle go? Nowhere? Eh? Maybe it's only when you finish hacking it that it triggers the demon? But why would that be?
Warning, demon installed.
Huh. Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, we can easily outrun these guys and
Looking
any new
around.
enforcers because they're all going to
Must
be up
imagining
there.
Things. Investigating area.
Investigating area. Must be imagining things. Investigating. Must be jumping thing. Investigating the area.
I'm not closing doors behind me. I don't need to worry about these guys.
I heard
The
something.
real macho plays, huh?
Must be imagining things.
Looking around.
We're investigating the scene.
Bethany, I mean, I was going to say her style is more subtle than Gana, who has to punch
Must be
guys to take money,
imagining
but
things.
I wouldn't describe what she's doing down here as being especially subtle.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear something?
I'm not actually sure Gana can sprint into here in one turn, so I'm going to just distract these guys to here,
Hold on. Did you hear something?
rather than like sending them down this way so I can leave. I guess I'll peek as usual. I want to shoot someone on the way out just to see how it works as well.
Must be imagining things. Looking around. Investigating the area.
Investigating. Nothing.
Investigating. Must be jumping thing.
Alarm level 5. Enforcers deployed. Recommend extreme.
What was that? Investigating.
So we're going to keep this
What was
up.
that? Investigating.
Get Gana as close as possible. Actually, they both have speed too, right? Yeah, so it doesn't matter which one is closer. And then next turn we're gonna shoot somebody and see like what that does.
Investigating.
Looking around.
What? Hello? You guys forgot to go over here. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Sort of, but also not really.
What was that?
Not sure what went wrong there.
Investigating.
Investigating the area. Looking around.
Okay, that's fine. So by shooting him, I'm giving up on having enough power to break through this. Which actually means we can't extract this turn, but it's fine. We can just use the door as a... Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a number of things we could do that would be guaranteed success. I guess the most forward is to like sprint toggle in here. So first of all, I assume they'll notice if I KO this guy. But I want to know, like... I'm not sure what I want to know. Like, am I allowed to steal from them while they're knocked out? Presumably not. Well, yes, because if I were adjacent to them, I can still steal. But that would be using anarchy. Maybe without anarchy, you can't? I don't know. Let's find out. So he's in a dang old block of ice. No one can move through him. I don't know what I hope to find out from this.
What was that?
Investigating.
What was that?
Investigating. What was that? Investigating.
I don't know. I mean, I know Gana could steal anyway. I didn't really learn anything from that. I got to see what the block of ice looks like.
Investigating the area.
Pretty cool. Oh, is it cover? I wanted to know. It is. It is apparently cover. Look at that. It's got the little shield symbol on it there. Huh. But you can see through it, right? How is it cover then? Well, you can see through lots of cover. Okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. All right.
Hey,
Well, I hope I don't have to rely on that anytime soon.
Heavy forces deployed. Recommend extreme caution.
what was that? Investigating.
What was that? Investigating.
All right, we got the informant bonus. Those are fun. The guards were highly perturbed. What camera did I not hack? I don't remember. Maybe there was one in that kind of west area that didn't have much going on? I'm not sure. Okay, well, a couple blunders with Gana. Some boring babysitting with Bethany. I didn't hit either of the shops, but that's fine. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.